Where in my life do I pay too much attention to what others think of me? Even if we don't realize it, we are heavily influenced by the people around us. From the moment we're born, other people's ideas, standards, traditions, values, beliefs, and opinions are imposed upon our lives. What we think about the world, ourselves, and our place in the world is indelibly shaped by our parents and families, education, political and religious institutions, societal norms and expectations, and cultural values and practices. It may come as a surprise, but we are not an original design. Rather, we're a product of our environment, a kind of mix and match of the world we live in, a fusion of bits and pieces from here and there, some odds and some ends, and an assortment of jumble and fumble. We can only hope that this medley of mores has been nurturing, fearless and kind, has allowed us to blossom and grow, to be comfortable in our own skin and inquire from that strong sense of self within. But what about if you were born in a not so nurturing environment, in an atmosphere where you were taught to think, but you were also taught to fear and live small, where hostility and threat lurked around every corner? A place where your individuality was minimized, discouraged, or ignored, where you neither had a voice or a choice, where your exposure was limited to your block, neighborhood, city, or town, and you lived by a belief system that made you wrong, made you feel that you didn't belong. Surely this would color the way you see yourself, life, and your place in the world. Surely this would crush your confidence and deny your courage, would make you fight for a space or retreat where nobody can see you. The world would seem frightening to you, so you'd play it out in defense and put up a very heavy guard. Surely all the flaws you perceive in your foundation will be filled with worry and concern about what other people think. But don't you know that you have the right to be here? When you see the world through the lenses of personal power, authentic self-love, and through unwavering self-acceptance of who you are, you quash the need for the acceptance of others, calm the compulsion to compare and compete. You erase the obsession to people please and let go of the labels of lesser than, inferior, and just not good enough. You break free from the bondage of bureaucracy and emancipate yourself from the shadows. You are wholeheartedly released from offering explanations and unnecessary justifications, no groveling, pandering, or performing to. You're free to be, relax, and be fully you. You have everything you need inside. And the more you have inside, the less you need outside. Your internal compass is what you trust and depend on, and informs you about yourself and the world. This internal resource alleviates the preoccupation and what other people think about you. You are your own person and live freely from the wrath of the haters, naysayers, and those who judge. You're comfortable with who you are, with no apologies, and what other people think of you is neither your care or concern. Let's work with these 5 questions to refocus our energy on ourselves and stop worrying about what others think. In what situations do you still worry about what other people think? Make a list. When have you not cared at all about what others think? When and where would it benefit you to focus on what you think rather than on what someone else thinks? Where could you just throw caution to the wind and trust yourself to know what's best? How does it feel when you trust and believe in yourself? Ponder these questions over the next week ahead and choose one action to do in the next month. Journaling matters. It matters because sometimes you feel sad and lonely, and it's like having a trusted friend to talk to and share your inner thoughts with. Sometimes you lose direction, and you need a way to rethink your plan to get back to where you used to be. There are times that you have a plan, and writing down the steps in a journal can illuminate your path. And there are moments you just need to be quiet, go deeply into yourself, and understand your frailties, fractures, and unresolved pain. And there's no better place than journaling to celebrate your accomplishments and successes, but most of all to celebrate you. So journal consistently and with meaning. Make it fun, make it matter, make it about you.